Hello there, my name is Jenna. I'm an intuitive eating counselor, and today we are talking about intuitive eating. What is it? How can it help you? Is the book enough? And where can you start? All right, so what is intuitive eating? I'm gonna tackle this in two different ways. So the first part, what is intuitive eating? The book. So this is by two dietitians, Evelyn Tribole and Elise Resch, and they created this framework of intuitive eating. And really the main point of it is to repair your relationship with food, get out of diet culture, learn to listen to your body and eat in an intuitive way. So in the book, there are 10 principles that you go through. Some examples are rejecting the diet mentality. That's the first principle. Cope with your emotions without using food. So some emotional work is involved. Honor your health with gentle nutrition. That is the last principle. So all of these things really cover your bases. It gives you 10 ideas to follow to become an intuitive eater. But here's the kicker. If someone just said, oh, I don't want to diet anymore, I want to become an intuitive eater, and they buy this book and they read it and they do what the book says, it's so easy for intuitive eating to become a diet. Because as dieters, we like rules, we like guidelines, we like black and white. We want to see it as what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. So intuitive eating can become a diet if you're not careful. So what is intuitive eating if we forget about the literature, we forget about the book, we forget about someone creating principles? Intuitive eating is just eating. If we didn't live in a world that was full of dieters, we would just be eaters, intuitive eaters, naturally. It's like a baby. They eat when they're hungry, they cry when they're hungry. Food isn't like, it's obviously enjoyable, but it's really a function. It's, oh, I'm hungry, now I'm full, now I'm done. There's no judgment on it. There's no, oh, but I just ate an hour ago, I shouldn't be eating again. Like, babies do not worry about that. There's no judgment, shame, or shoulds with food. You just eat and then you're done. And then you carry on and then you get hungry again, then you eat and then you're done. And that is how we would be as people and as adults if we didn't grow up in diet culture where we're told you should eat this way, your body should look this way, food affects your body in this way, and this is how you should manipulate your body by eating a certain way and eliminating foods and restricting. So just so you know, intuitive eating is natural. Yes, there's been a book written about it, but it's not something that was created. It is something that was documented based on how we naturally would be out of diet culture. So I want to talk about some benefits and some things to look out for when it comes to intuitive eating. So intuitive eating can get a bad rap in some ways. People thinking, oh, it's just about eating whatever you want. It says make peace with food and free yourself from chronic dieting forever to rediscover the pleasures of eating. Food shouldn't be pleasurable. You should squash emotional eating. You should just eat when you're hungry and you should stop when you're full. And so allowing all foods and eating whatever you want is so irresponsible and unhealthy. But that's not what intuitive eating is. Intuitive eating is really about listening to your body, feeling good in your body, and having food not be so important, not being such a focus in your life. So for me, I was a dieter for over 10 years. Maybe I'll put some pictures in this video. And it was everything to me for so long of what I was eating, how I was looking, how my food was affecting the way I looked, my weight. I modeled overseas for a while. My livelihood became my body and my body size and what I was eating and my diet. And then I became a binge eater and I became obsessed with food. And what I now know would have been diagnosed as an eating disorder, but never was, because our society praises weight loss and praises restriction and being able to deny yourself. And intuitive eating, not the book, but the natural concept of intuitive eating is what helped me heal. So I was able to figure out, oh, I just have to eat because I can't do this anymore. This is getting too hard. I'm binge eating. Nothing seems to be helping. So I just can't do this anymore. And that was really my rock bottom. And then I discovered intuitive eating intuitively. I did not know it existed as a book. I did not know that there was people out there teaching it. I just knew I couldn't diet anymore and I just had to let go. And so then I started saying, okay, food's there and I want to eat it. I'm just going to eat it. Like I can't. worry about it anymore. And I noticed, yeah, at first you kind of like take every opportunity to eat the things you didn't allow yourself to. But soon enough, I found, oh no, I don't want that this time. Oh, there's chips in that bowl, but I don't really feel like it right now. Whereas before, I would go buy a whole bag of chips and eat it in secret and feel so sick after, and then start again the next day. So it really changed my relationship with food, and it can change your relationship with food. But I really want you to avoid those pitfalls. This turning into the stop when you're full, eat when you're hungry diet, because that's not what it is. This is not a diet. This is not a rule. So if you are thinking about getting the intuitive eating book, I would, here, I have a few others back here. I really like Body Respect as a first read, as opposed to going straight to intuitive eating. Because if you go straight to intuitive eating, you might get stuck in the idea of rules. Because if you still have this idea of like weight loss is good, thinner is better, this food's bad, this food's good, I got to try to eat more vegetables. If I'm intuitive, I'll be really healthy and lose weight. Like if that's where your mindset is at, you're going to get caught in those traps. So Body Respect is a great way to learn about what's the truth about health and weight. What has diet culture taught us that's wrong? This will give you a good mindset shift, so you then can be more comfortable and more flexible when reading the actual intuitive eating book. And of course, if you're on this journey, we highly recommend you grab our Undiet Your Mind app. This is a great resource to get new meditations, courses, lessons, and non-diet movement classes. Every week we have new content from over 70 non-diet experts, from physicians, dietitians, intuitive eating counselors, non-diet fitness coaches, a whole bunch of people who can help you on your journey to becoming an undieter. You can get it here for 50% off your first month with code TBLS for the Body Love Society. And we'll be happy to see you in there. I hope you can tackle the intuitive eating book in a mindful way so it doesn't turn into a diet. And again, Body Respect by Lindo Bacon, a great start to your journey to really discovering how our thinking hasn't been helpful for us as we are dieters. And you can subscribe to our channel to get more information on intuitive eating, undieting, body image, and mental health.